Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Joshua Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away.
But I need to tell you something.
Welcome to NewsWatch Weekend Edition. The weekend of August 22nd to the 24th.
Wow. A lot of stuff going on.
No, there isn't. Don't lie.
Yes, there is. You know what? Come to the meetings once in a while.
I did. You know what I was told in the meeting?
You're so negative.
This is what I was told in the meeting.
What?
All right, fellas, this is what's going on. Nothing. Good luck.
A lot of stuff's going on.
Okay, go for it.
A lot of stuff.
What's going on?
A
Tell us
lot.
all about it.
Okay. Well,
You got 6 minutes.
I do. Well, I want as a
Got
reminder.
5 minutes
No,
to
go
figure
ahead.
it
If
out.
you want
Go
to
ahead.
remind everybody about this, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
You're just going to throw me under the bus.
No, I want you
Throw
to
me under the bus.
help me out as I'm
The
going through our notes.
Newcastle football boosters are selling their gold or silver wind and fire bracelets for $30 each, and they're going to help support the football team.
Wow. Hey, and by the way, Newcastle opens up September
That's
4th.
what I just said, Newcastle.
Right, but they open up their first game is away at West Allegheny, and they start, boom, they start league play right off the bat. No more
Yeah, why
couple
is that?
warm-up. Well, because I think, I know if you go all the way to the championship, you play 16 games. I think they cut out a game.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I don't know.
Trying to scale it back a bit for
A
the kids.
bit, yeah. Okay.
It's for the safety of the kids.
But that's nice that you could get the gold or silver wind and fire bracelet for $30 each, which really helps out the Newcastle Red Hurricanes as they open up.
Yep.
Cowers, the head coach, this will be his 4th year.
Bill, wow, he's
Yeah.
stepped out of the booth,
He
huh?
stepped out of the booth, and he thought to himself, hey, I was a big hit with the Steelers, let me try the Red Hurricanes.
You do realize that this isn't the Cedar Sports Corner, right?
No, why?
Okay. Well,
Why?
I wanted to make sure we understood that because you're taking all our sports stuff
And
away.
I'd like to
No,
thank
no,
Joel
not.
for that little tidbit of information.
Yeah, there you
Thank you,
go.
Joel.
What? What do you mean?
These are top stories. This is what's happening
This
in our
is
community. This
right.
is what's
and how about
happening in
this,
the world.
wise guy? You know what?
Our
I
charity
spent,
golf outing.
Yes.
Habitat for Humanity charity golf outing. This will be held at Pine Grove Golf Course in Grove City, PA. It's a beautiful golf course from what I hear.
It's unbelievable.
Again, I'm supposed to be playing in it, from what I understand, as long as we can find one other person. So, hey, if you want to give me a call, you know, I could always use a fourth. If you need more information, please contact Chad Fett at 724-301-2125, or you can email him at dcfette
Yeah.
at gmail.com for more information.
Wow, that's fantastic. And remember, on this particular golf course, if you watch the J&J show, I hope you do. You join us every morning.
No anthills.
Yes, very good. And
I
no
stole it.
mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes and none of those fake golf clubs.
This guy, what's his name again?
Excuse
Chung
me,
Ho
I don't wanna
Gung. What's his name?
interrupt you
Edward
guys.
Krisky?
Yes.
Yes.
This in from the Chinese government.
Yes.
Usually they
I thought he was
say
not
about
gonna do
reading
this.
tea leaves.
Huh?
The question was, are
thought he
you
wasn't doing
reading
this.
coffee grounds?
Yes, we are reading Coffee Grounds.
You know that.
From the J&J show.
I thought.
Yeah, well,
he wasn't going to do this.
I was going to allow him to do
us.
this because we need some help.
There's a lot of
tonight.
news.
No, there really
Look,
isn't.
there's 2 items right there.
2 items, and
We got the-
burned it.
No.
And you burned
no.
the Cedar Sports Corner, so
No, listen, and also, we
Nope.
should all
nope, it's done,
done.
done, over.
Well, if you, it's great. that Ed Frisbee did the Bible class and preparing for the Lord's return.
Yeah.
And he did the Bible class for how
Hopefully
many
we're
weeks?
prepped.
Yeah, well, hopefully you're prepped, because I thought that was very valuable.
Actually, to be completely serious,
No, go ahead.
if you do get into that kind of stuff, which I happen to get into it, if you do read Revelation, there are quite a few signs that the Bible actually does point out that are
Yeah.
actually coming to pass. A lot of stuff going on with Israel, talking about news, top stories, a lot of stuff going on with Israel. And they are surrounded by a lot of enemies. So.
And if you need, to follow up on what you just said, please watch Cook in the Castle, because Angelo will be drinking bourbon and explaining to you as he makes fried bologna and puts it on Italian bread, whatever the
How
heck he
is that
does.
even a segue?
Well, because you,
This is
it's
supposed
important.
to be my day off.
Yeah, and we're trying to be semi-serious. I mean, we
I
can't.
was serious.
We got to be ourselves, but
He's the producer, and he's behind the glass.
this
He works so hard.
devolves into the J&J show like that.
I mean,
I'm sorry for that.
I mean, I'm saying my rosary back here.
I try to lend a little bit of professionalism to this, and he just
No,
cuts me off at the
I don't
knee.
think that's the
praying
case.
for Notre Dame wins. I'm just
Oh,
praying
no,
to.
please, with the Notre Dame.
Okay,
stuff.
bring us some top stories. What's going
Well,
on? in the
I'll
community?
tell you what. I'll tell you what a top story is. At the Jameson, they will not be delivering. They shut down their center for deliveries.
Now they're not
Babies.
Okay,
They shut it down.
so
Wait, now, Matt Geiger called it the Labor Department.
That's not
You
funny.
called it the delivery department.
Right.
Does the maternity ward ring
that
a
might
bell
ring a bell.
to you guys?
That's it.
So are they
Yeah.
still going to be delivering babies
No.
in the emergency room?
No, it's closed. It's shut down.
Now,
No.
listen.
They stopped.
Clarify.
They're not going to do it. They said,
Listen,
go
listen.
boil the hot water
will.
and get me a couple of towels because I'm going
Midwife.
Amish.
We're going midwife.
Everybody.
Amish people.
Straight up
Excuse
push.
me.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Everybody in the people that they have on staff
If you're pregnant.
in the emergency room are
Right.
trained on how to deliver a baby.
See,
Yeah.
I thought we went over this like
Okay.
We
2
did
weeks
like a
ago.
couple
But
episodes ago.
Wednesday,
Shows ago.
the 19th,
Uh-huh.
weeks.
we got an email from Lisa Lombardo
Okay.
saying that day they were closing.
Who's
the
Lisa
maternity
Lombardo?
ward.
She
She,
did.
she made the trophy
Jameson.
for
She
the
what?
football. For football, it's
A
the trophy.
person from the
Super Bowl trophy.
Jameson.
She's the spokesperson?
Yes. And they
never heard of her. Have you?
told their
Heard of Vince
patients
Lombardi.
about
Lisa.
going elsewhere
Do you think Vince Lombardi would
because
cut down the
that
maternity board?
department is closed.
Yeah, let's get this one for the zipper. Anyway,
Let's go on with the rest of the top stories.
yeah, Kane.
let's
the
continue
Kane,
on.
The Attorney General.
Yes,
Wow.
Thought he
Speaking
was
of
gonna
hot
talk
water,
about the Kane lady.
speaking of hot water,
yes.
she's.
Very nice.
Thank you. Whoa.
Hey,
Don't get
good
that
throwing
excited.
things.
It's not that. I don't know.
Confetti.
I don't know. I could see her. This is going to work out for her.
It isn't or it is?
I don't think it's going to work out.
No,
I know now
no.
she's countering all these allegations against her.
Did you?
About using her staff and all that stuff
Did you
we
ever
talked about
hear-
before? And now she's trying to say, hey, yeah, but I have some judges that were looking at kiddie porn and stuff like that,
Yeah,
like
deflecting,
Jared.
deflecting.
Deflecting, veto, deflect. I don't think
It's
it's
just
going to
like-
pan out for her.
It's the Shakespearean thing of methinks thou doth protest too much. In other words, if you're usually guilty, you get real defensive.
Right,
And you get backed
right.
into a corner, you come out firing. Resign.
Yeah, I think she
Do the
should
right
step
thing.
down
Just
because it's just too much going on, and
It deflects
It's not
attention
gonna be good.
from the real problems that
It
we
does.
have. I mean, we obviously have problems in the state. We have problems
Yeah.
in the city. And, we're taking up all our time and effort trying to figure out what the heck she's doing. And she just
Yeah.
needs, for the good of everybody else, she just needs to step down and resign.
And I heard if you need her to deliver your child, she will do that
Mm-hmm.
as she steps down from Attorney General. So she set up a private practice down here at Washington Center.
Disclaimer, that is completely false. We will be back, however, in a couple minutes, and we will bring you some non-false, correct information.
She did
So
that.
stay tuned.
I thought she did that.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, And he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
All in a nutshell, 102 and 117 North Mercer Street in Newcastle. Visit Keith and Margot Jackson for that new look. The latest in women's and men's clothing. Treat yourself today. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Weekend Edition. It is time for the Cedars Sports Report. Wow. And now we have nothing to talk about because
yes, we do.
He went over the sports at the beginning of the show.
No, I did not. I did not tell our audience that the Pirates,
quick hitter,
Pirates, who are the number one team as far as the wild card is concerned. They're playing the San Francisco Giants, who are 7 games back. Great weekend series.
Let me ask you a question. You think they're going to catch the Cardinals?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
They're what, 6 games out?
They are 6 games out.
Yeah. See?
No, they're not. Hey, how about your Indians?
5
How are they
games
doing?
The who?
The Indians.
Cleveland has a major league team?
Yes. Oh, don't make fun of them. They made the playoffs last year. Frank Cona's done a good job since he's come over from Boston.
Are we redoing history? The
No.
Indians haven't made the playoffs since 2008.
Listen,
They didn't make the wild card last year?
No.
the
Oh, that's right.
only
I was out of
thing
town.
Cleveland's going to get
Oh, no.
in New York
What?
is New York style pizza because I don't think they're going to get a win against the Yankees.
Yeah, I was just going to
They
say.
could have
For those
saved. They could have
don't know,
saved
I was gonna say
much
I know.
travel expense
Yeah.
by just driving an hour down the road and getting a pizza from Mr. Pizza, New York style pizza.
And there's your, I don't know. How
Okay,
he
we're
does
back
well.
on.
Yeah.
We're back on.
Yeah.
His
I don't
part of
know how he
the.
does
Anyhow,
well
the
with
Indians
cooks
play
and-
the Yankees.
Yes.
So that's
And how
that.
about this guy that we usually bring up, his name, this Bo Jackson guy? Boo Jackson? Boo Vasquez.
Who brings up
Is he doing
Bo
anything else?
Jackson's
Is he doing anything? This guy, I
Boo
don't see anything
Vasquez. No, we haven't heard
don't
all
have
that.
any-
Let me
Is he
explain
doing
to you.
anything?
This week
Yeah.
on the Cedars Sports Corner,
on him. Yeah.
they had inductees
Yeah.
into the North County Baseball Hall of Fame.
But he didn't make it, Boo Jackson. What's his name
He's
again?
still
This is
playing.
Kane. Where? We don't hear. Do you have any? Can I ask you a question? You can get upset with me.
Sure.
I look at all of our notes. I attend every meeting unless you guys do something while I'm out getting coffee at the Confluence, and this is not coffee, but that is. I don't see anything about this kid. I'm looking. He has done nothing as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, well, he
That
just
is
did make
not
the Hall of
true.
Fame.
Who?
Boo
No, he did not.
Vasquez.
Did he?
Which you insist on giving.
Hey,
the name
and
of.
by the way, did you
He's
go to Lawrence
doing
County Fair?
fine.
He's doing fine.
We haven't been reporting on the Erie baseball situation.
He's been doing fine.
it's
How
a-
do you know that? Substantiate that. Where's your evidence that he's been doing fine?
Hard hitting facts.
Yes, do you have it?
Substantiate.
Gosh.
We've
How
talked
dare you.
to his former manager,
Yeah?
And renegotiated his contract.
Alisco.
That, Mark?
Yes.
Okay, and then so what's he doing?
And so we've heard from him.
What's his
and-
batting average?
357,
How many RBIs does he have this year?
16.
Okay. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you made this
What
guy
did he
up.
just do to you? Boom!
Yeah, yeah.
Boom!
No, you don't know if it's true.
You said substantiated. He's like, boom!
he made it up.
spits Facts.
I'll
just
tell you
spits.
what. I will bet you.
357,
He's
baby.
not bad. I don't even
16
think the
home
kid
runs.
plays
Or
ball.
RBIs.
I don't think he plays ball.
They
And this,
moved him from pitcher to the outfield, and he's doing quite fine.
I got to talk to this kid.
you got
Can he call into the show?
No, let's finish up.
Well, that's our sports report. And then as a reminder, is it our Cedars?
This is why you don't do the wrap up.
Why?
We gradually go into it. We don't do that. That's sports.
Isn't that sports? Didn't we just do the
And that's
sports?
sports. I guess that's sports. I guess we're done, correct?
No.
This is how you do a wrap up. So we looked at we have the Pirates, and we looked at we have the Indians playing the Yankees.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be a fun sports weekend, correct?
It's going to be
Got
fantastic.
some football we're looking forward to. And when
September
we come
4th.
back, we'll have your weather
And
when we come back.
the kid, what's like Boo? What's his
and deli, coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes, the Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. New Horizons Treatment Center at 4 North Mill Street is a group of trained addiction professionals that can provide specialized treatment services. Located in the Washington Center, we are dedicated to serving the local community. Treatment services include co-occurring mental health and substance use disorders, problem gambling, and concurrent criminality. At New Horizons Treatment Center, we strive to provide hope, help, and healing.
Watch.
Say welcome back again?
Why? Why?
I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Welcome back to NewsWatch
He's
Weekend
just a
Edition.
cook. Yeah, he's just
I
a
was
cook.
trying to do like a Walter Cronkite thing,
Yeah.
and he just like cut me off. Drink.
Drink.
No, that
That's
wasn't a
what-
clap.
no, that's
That
right.
wasn't
That's
a
the
clap.
J&J. That's
No,
J&J.
that wasn't a clap.
Wow.
So more top stories. What do
Yeah.
you think? And we kind of touched on this on our J&J show plug about Mr. Trump, and what do you think of his immigration reform package? Truthfully.
Truthfully?
Yeah.
It got down to where the 14th Amendment comes into play, and there was a law in 1985 that the Supreme Court voted 9-0 in favor of, that if you're
This
illegal.
from just came across the wire.
Oh man, I'd like to have a wire.
Mitt Romney.
Oh no,
I'm serious
he
here.
said this last week.
Mitt Romney
Did he
and
say this
Bush.
last week?
Mitt Romney
And Bush. Yeah. The baked beans.
were playing bridge, and Mitt Romney
gonna be
said, "I trumped you."
Wow. Anyway, wow. I hate to do that to the audience.
So we're just not going to do this straight, are we? We're not going to
No.
go straight.
Well,
we're
we
just,
should,
We're just
because-
going to let it
You
go.
see, here's what kills me. I was at the production meeting with you early this morning.
Right, and we said we're
And
gonna
we
do this
said,
straight,
and
Liz.
he's the one that said we didn't have any news. Well, look, bam, we came out with
Yes.
Newcastle, the boosters.
It came.
$30. They
Yeah.
open up September 4th.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Talk
You
about
ca-
football.
Yeah, and then you came up with the charity golf out
Right.
of Grove City.
Right.
September 5th.
Yeah, good
Yes. Okay. And then also you mentioned something. Did you mention the bookseller at the library? Because it's wrapping
No.
up.
No.
On the 28th.
Why don't you mention it?
I think
Just
I will. Yeah, and it's the last day is August 28th
Mm-hmm.
for the bookseller, because kids are going to be going back to school next week. This week.
This
They
week.
went back.
Yeah.
Right. God, I missed that forum show.
FarmersOnly.com.
Oh no.
Excuse
So-
me. They go back Thursday.
Right. That was last.
So is
Said
there a
yesterday?
joke? Is there a joke coming
No.
after that? Like
No, they go back this Thursday.
So anyhow, you were saying they voted 9-0. Quickly,
Yes.
Quickly.
9-0 was the vote.
Well, here's my problem. And
Wait.
Go ahead.
9-0. They voted that if you're illegal immigrants and you had a child that was born on American soil, that child obviously wouldn't be delivered at Jameson because they're closing down.
Right.
But,
Very astute.
thank you, but he would be a legal citizen, and that's something that Trump, whatever policies they have, they'd have to fight that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, here's what an interesting little caveat that I've done a little research as a natural citizen. You know, if the budget that I have to work with is an employee of the state or whatever, if I were to move to Mexico,
right.
become a naturalized citizen of Mexico, and come across illegally, I would have more benefits and more rights as an illegal immigrant than I do as a 8th generation United States citizen.
Wow. Wow.
So go Trump.
Hey, and
Trump.
did you know, back when President Kennedy was the president, you had to enter through Ellis Island, like mostly all of our families did.
Right.
And at that time, they only accepted 135,000 immigrants
Simple.
a year.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
Yes.
And that's my thing. Like, just pay taxes. Register, become a citizen, pay taxes.
Pay
You can
taxes.
do anything else you want to do.
Right.
Bring in hundreds of millions. I don't care.
Right.
but they're a succubus on society. But
They-
anyhow,
Yes.
thus ends the opinion part of NewsWatch.
NewsWatch.
Weekend edition.
Yeah.
And when we return, maybe we'll go over something that is
Tom Wolf.
non-opinionated.
I wanted to talk about Wolf when
Well,
we come
we'll
back
do that.
to Governor.
We'll do that with the wrap-up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Folks,
that.
we'll be right back. Thank you.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
It's time to go to Chilella and Carney, floral design artists, for flowers, plants, figurines, and so much more. Whether you're celebrating that special day, that special engagement, anniversary, birthday, you name it, Chilella and Carney has what you need. At 1006 South Mill Street, it's Chilella and Carney.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Weekend Edition, where we come at you with the hard-hitting facts. Sorry. I'm
About who?
trying
About
something.
about,
About
Kane?
Tom Wolf. You wanted to talk about Tom
no,
Wolf.
I was talking about Kane, the athletic director. Imagine see the state athletic director. No,
Like, that
I'm
was
sorry.
A great intro. Was that not a great intro? That was a great intro, and I set it
She's
up.
not
for
the
her.
athletic director.
That was a great intro, but I was with
Oh,
a
my
lot of
gosh.
people who are outstanding in their field.
Oh,
And
man, he
right
says
across
the
street
same.
at the farmer's market, selling those fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, you're.
I'm giving you a little help there.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so she's not an athletic director. She was the attorney general. She's not going to be any longer.
You're going to have to do it.
Listen, Tom Wolf, and by the way, Tom Wolf, our governor, I think the whole, everybody's just pulling together, and I think they're going to have a budget within the next 2 weeks. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. By September 15th, they will agree on a budget. You can laugh.
How late is it?
What?
The budget?
It'll be by September 15th because
For the year
they're late.
2015, we got
Yeah.
a budget.
Well, that's Governor Wolf and everybody playing politics, but I think they're going to agree on getting more money
Congratulations,
funding
guys.
education, K through
They're
12.
agreeing on a lot of things.
And then they also wanted to hire Ms. Kane as the athletic director.
Yeah.
And
Good for
then the head coach would be Boo, Ted Vasquez. For a second.
Very
Anyway, so that's the sports. So that's big news with Governor
Yeah.
Tom Wolf.
That's good. That's good news.
Kane, she's got her problems, but she'll be, ladies and gentlemen, on this Thursday, the Attorney General will be on cooking behind bars. No, cooking in the castle. She's not going to be here? I thought she was.
She's another person that's not going to be on the show.
Sorry. She's not going to be on the show. Wow.
I think Angela was trying to allude to something earlier that we forgot.
About the fruits
Do you
and
care-
vegetables?
Do you care to enlighten us
Yeah, what is it? About fruits and vegetables.
about
The
nuts?
farmer's market is currently going on right across the street.
I see people throwing tomatoes at us.
That has nothing to do with the farmer's market.
Oh, there's nothing.
That's just a happy coincidence. That
Yes.
They could get the tomatoes from the farmer's market.
Over to us. Yeah, they have a nice setup over there.
Listen,
Yes.
I don't want them to be accused of peppering you with tomatoes.
Wow. I went over there.
That was my bad. That's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. I opened
You
it up.
you do that all the time, and then
No.
we lose momentum. He's a momentum loser, dropper, whatever he is. You know what I noticed, though?
Show killer.
He is. Listen, I went over there.
We're going to have to squash these last minutes.
Wow. Did you hear that? Why don't you just let us alone? Anyway, you know what? I was over at the farmer's market, and I was
don't have any
milking
peanuts
Amish
over
cows. I was with Amish people, and the lady came up to me and said, do I look Amish? No, she didn't say anything about Eugene Dominic. They just said that if we go to the farmer's market, she said you could milk my cow. I said, thank you, Mrs. Tyler. And she said, no problem. So And then she said the Attorney General and Tom Wolf, the governor, will be here to milk cows.
I think you just set a world record for the most puns in
No.
a single
She
segment.
said no bull, the utter one.
See, but that, people say stuff like that's not even funny. The utter. Everybody knows what the utter. Okay. So anyway, so you talk about not having any news. Are you kidding me? We just loaded these people up that are spending the past half hour with us. Anything and everything you wanted to know about what was going on is going on, and then some.
Folks, from the deepest part of my being, I sincerely apologize for wasting the last 3.5 minutes of your life. There were some good puns, there were some bad puns.
Yeah.
But we will be right back.
Yeah,
And
go to the
I
fair.
promised, as before, I will bring you the weather, and there will be no puns.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Weekend Edition, and we are on. And we're about to bring you the Crane Room 45 weather. This weekend, it's going to be beautiful. I say that every time.
You do.
Every single
You do.
time. It's going to be gorgeous. Today, it's going to be a high of 82. Absolutely 0%.
What was it last night?
There was 53, I think.
Very good, Mr. Padula.
Go ahead.
Mostly
Go ahead.
clear.
The only reason why I remember.
So I'm gonna do this in an announcer. I was trying to bring my own personality into it, but let's do it all straight-laced. Let's do it
Go ahead. Go.
Angelo style.
Go ahead.
Saturday, high of 82, with your low of 55.
Where's your cup of coffee?
There's no chance of rain. Sunday,
Did you see this?
high of 86, low of 61.
Did you know in September,
0% chance
you
of
could
rain.
create your own memory? You could create a memory. If you tell a story, you can create a memory in one weekend in September.
What is
One
it?
weekend.
What does that have to do with the weather?
Well, if people watch the J&J show during the week, they saw that our guest last week was Darla, and she created a memory.
Last night, it was a low of 53.
She never got her Arby's.
Starting off your
Mr.
work week.
Padula, while James Carey or Drew Carey or this Carey guy is talking, be quiet.
I wish you would commit Harry.
Starting your work week, it'll be a high of 80 degrees with a low of 53. A 60% chance of rain.
Are you drunk again?
Yes, I am.
No, you're
I was,
No,
you're not.
I was in the Cooks in the Castle, and I got into the bourbon.
The boybin. But what is
That was your Crane Room 45 weather.
What? The crane room never sends us
We'll
anything.
be back to wrap
I'm
up in
very
a moment.
disappointed in the crane room.
Thank
Pegley's, pasta and more. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More. For that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Weekend Edition. It's time to put a bow on this bad boy and wrap it up.
Did you know that September means back to school and we're celebrating a storytelling festival and family-oriented activities, not to mention our great restaurants and shop? Did you know that? And guess what? This time, you create a memory without Amish people. Did you know that?
It took them this long to get started.
Seriously. And
Smoking.
And then, no, what?
I got like
We're supposed to
carry guy
what?
here.
You know what? You said that we wouldn't have any information. We had tons of information for this portion of the, what is this, NewsWatch? Bo Vasquez will not be on this show.
Please have mercy on my soul for what I'm about to do.
Okay, listen.
This is the wrap-up. What we do during the wrap-up is we take everything that we just talked about over the last couple segments, and we recap for the folks out there.
All right, go ahead.
We don't add new information into said wrap-up.
Oh.
When you wrap up, you take everything that you just did, you put a bow on it, and you wrap up.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
Question. After you're done with the wrap up, do I get to open the presents?
Oh my God! You got to stop him. Listen to me. Do me a favor.
Finish.
No, I can't. I don't want to.
I can't.
You have to.
I can't.
Please. It's the right. You only have 30 more seconds until we wrap it up. Come on. Tell him about cooks in the forest or whatever he does with the Keebler elves. Do it. He's making
Thursday, it's Cooking the Castle. I don't know what that has to do with anything. It has nothing we didn't mention in the show. It has nothing to do with anything. Hey, day 2 tomorrow. Day 2. Could have day 2, and then caution, this beverage is really hot, folks. Really hot. So make sure you're careful this weekend with hot beverages.
You're not going to tell him to watch the J&J show next week?
Watch the J&J show next week.
And then
that
how
good?
to communicate with us.
No, you got it.
I don't know how to do it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
NCTV45@gmail.com and NCTV45.com. Get all your information. And you can call Mr. Angelo Parada at 724-510-7345. Thank you, folks, for joining us. Sorry, as I say every time.
Before we go, you got to do one thing. You got
What?
to say smoking.
Smoking. That wasn't very good.
No.
I do a much better
Why would you do
Jim
that?
Carrey than that.
Do it one more time.
Well, no, I'm trying to think. Now, wait a second. What's the Christmas one he does? The Grinch.
Yes.
Grinch.
Okay. That's the one I do really
Well,
good.
go ahead.
Why don't I
Go
can't do it
ahead.
on the
We didn't.
spot?
We have time, right?
Yeah,
got-
Christmas in August.
Christmas in August. I'm
I-
trying to
in
think. Like,
fact-
what's some of the things that he says in that?
I don't know. I didn't.
No
see it.
presents for you.
Are you two still living? Remember the 2 old ladies that
I didn't
raised
see
him?
the movie.
You did the right thing. That was good too.
Sound like Jimmy Stewart.
I'm imitating Jim Carrey, imitating the Grinch.
Say
You
it
sound
was
like.
Alrighty then.
You sound like that.
Like a glove. Any more?
You sound like that Vasquez
Folks,
guy.
I'm sorry.
You sound
As
like Bo
always,
Vasquez.
this is how we end every show that him and I do. We apologize. We hope you had fun. We hope you laughed.
I hope you could hear
You'll
Angelo.
laugh more next week because next
Right.
week's shows are going to be really good. I
are?
have a feeling
Who told us
it could
that?
be. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.